Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Before we get into today's card, I'm going to do the giveaway for the Texture Fades embossing folder. I've got everybody's name on a list, and each name has a number, and I've got these red and blue tags, and everyone who entered has got a red or blue tag with a number on. Yeah, so I am just going to do the draw and we see who lucky winner is. Oh, do that again. I pulled out 2. Right, 1. And that is 46. And 46 is, right, Karen Reeves. So Karen Reeves. Let me make a note of that. Pop that back. Ready for next time. So Karen Reeves. Okay, Karen, if you want to send me a message in Messenger, if you find me on Facebook, my little icon is an Alice Cooper Infinite Doodles that I made. So you should be able to find me okay, and then just send a message. And yeah, give me your address and we'll go from there. If you're in the UK, I don't think it's going to be too costly. We'll have to have a look at the price if it's overseas, but send me a message with your stop it, Badger. Send me a message with your address on and we'll sort something out for people's names. The next giveaway is this one. This is Sizzix 662579, so a very old one, and it's called Landscape Border. There's quite a story on this one. I ordered it a long time ago. You can tell because of how low the number is, and I was sent 2 by mistake. So I contacted the company and said, "You've sent me 2." They kindly said, "Keep both of them. No need to send it back." So my sister was making cards at the time, so I passed it on to her. And then I lost mine. I didn't actually. Yeah, I did. I lost it in the craft room somewhere. Couldn't find it. Mentioned that to my sister, and she'd stopped making cards, and she's moved into more soft crafts with the sewing and stuff. So she said, "Well, you can take that one back if you like." So I said, "Okay." So I took it back, and then I found the original one that I thought I'd lost. So I ended up with 2 again. So it's going to be a giveaway. That's a card I made with it. So it's a really nice die. I really like it. So that is the next one. And if you put on this video, landscape, yes, I will enter you in the draw and we will pull that next week. A week's time. So I have got Skateboarding Terry, Spellbinders Sale. He's quite sweet, quite plain. So I thought I'd show you how I would cut him and maybe modify him slightly. I'll make him as he is, and then we'll do a bit of modification on him and see if we can make him a bit more dimensional. So I have got some, I'm going to do the same colours, so I've got some brown, a little bit of pink, some red for his collar, and some blue for his skateboard, and I'll grab out some black to do his nose and wheels and such. So let me get him cut first and then I'll be right back. So we've got 3 Terrys, 3 skateboards, and there's some bits in there. I'm making him up as he is on the picture. So we've got the skateboard. Poke these little ones out. 4 wheels to go on. Tyres, maybe. Tyres to go on. So let's get those on first. So there's those. Oh, I should believe Rabbit when he's telling me, shouldn't I? Because he was telling me there was something going on. And someone's just knocked the door and said, are you expecting someone called Charlie? No. Oh. So, where were we? Let's put a little bit of black behind him for his eye. That can be a bit smaller. So, a little bit of glue around there. And there's his eye. Oh, slipped a bit. That's okay. And a little bit of pink behind his ear. So, quite a small piece for that. I should just do it. So there's a piece behind his ear. We got his nose to go on. And there is a indentation there where that needs to go. Which is just there. And a little red collar. Which goes on there. And we're just going to sit him on his skateboard. So, oh, we came back. So there is Skateboarding Terry. I wanted to call him Charlie because of someone at the door, but it's a very sweet. Who doesn't love a little dog? But let's see what we can do with him. I pulled out 2 pens. E440, which is khaki, and B120, which is pale blue. Tested them on this card. So that's that one, slightly darker. I tested it on the blue somewhere, which I think I've chopped off. Never mind. Slightly lighter, darker. So think the first thing we're going to do, we'll do the skateboard first actually, is we're going to put the wheels somewhere else. And we might also slice that off. I wonder how easy that's going to be to slice off. We're going to give it a go. So just follow the embossed line. So that is going to lay on there, just to bring it up a little bit, but we do need to cut these wheels off. So I'm going to cut off the front wheel and the third wheel, like that. So we also need to do that on this one. So front wheel and third wheel. And then before we put that on, let's get this out a second. I'm going to darken this a little bit. So on there like that. And that is going to go on there. And we got our wheels, tyres, keep calling them wheels. We're going to put the two on here. And the other two we're going to put on but behind. So back there. So a little bit of glue. And take them up slightly higher because they are behind. So there's the skateboard done. So let's look at Terry. So he has got back leg, front leg, back leg, front leg. So we're going to take off that back leg there. And we're going to take off this back leg there. Make sure he looks okay. I think we might be able to round that off just a little bit more. So that is going to be his legs. But I am going to chop his head off across there. There we go. So we're going to just darken these up with this one. So we want to darken this leg, and we're also going to darken this bit here. him on there. Legs are a little bit darker, and I'm just going to take off that piece because the only thing we want is this little bit of mouth there. So he's got a little bit of fluff the other side of his mouth. Don't want too much showing on that. And that looks about right there. I'm going to do his eye and his ear the same, so a little bit of black for his eye. Oh, I did a piece in there, there it is. And a little bit of pink for his ear. And I've cut two noses. And instead of putting that on flush with the outside, I'm going to bring it forward just slightly. So it's just a little bit proud on there. And I'm going to build it up and do two. Okay, so we've got a couple of collars, which we'll also do a bit of stacking on those. And then we're going to put him on there. And there's our two Terrys. So not hugely different, but it does give him a little bit of extra dimension. Obviously you could do some shading with alcohol markers to do even more, which I might do on the next one. So I just want to think how I'm going to put him on a card, and give me a couple of minutes to think about that, and I'll be back. Here we are back with Terry. I have done a card base and smaller than usual matte layer because I had that black panel which I'm going to use. Terry. I've done a couple of sentiments, skating by to say enjoy your day, or skating by to say hi. It'd be good on a move up, but I'm not doing that today. We'll do that another time. I think I'm going to go with enjoy your day. I think skating by to say enjoy your day. We might put a bit of something along there. So let me find my grounding stamp, which should be here somewhere. I think we're going to go with this one. Let's give him a bit of something to sit on. Have him there. Okay, I think we'll just do some black. So if he's going to be there, we're going to stamp just there. Let's see if we want to do a second generation one. I think we do. So I stamp off and then stamp on there. So it's a bit lighter. Let's get this on there. Bring that down a bit closer because I've got a little dirty mark there, although we could put an embellishment on there, couldn't we, to cover it? No, we'll put it there, that'll be fine. So let's get him on first. I am going to gloss him up a little bit, so we'll do his nose. His eye. We'll do his collar. And his wheels. So those will dry clear. Give them a bit of shine. And there's Terry, Skateboarding Terry. With a bit of dimension on him. Those could go darker actually, those legs. I might darken them up a little bit once he's dried off a tad. But I'll put how long it took in total here because I can't remember how long the first bit took. I probably said, but can't remember. So yeah, I'll put the total. This little bit took 14 minutes, so not too long. But that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.